What's up guys, macadii here, and today we guys, a brand new team builder video. Well, what we're going to be doing is building around Kyurem-B, one of my favourite Pokemon right now, because of just how powerfully it hits. It's absolutely insane. This guy is crazy in terms of the amount of damage that it sends out. It's so bulky, it's relatively quick, and yeah, just overall a really fantastic monster. If you guys are excited for this, don't forget to leave a like down below. I would really appreciate it. Let me know as well any nickname suggestions and also how you think I should improve the team from here. Next week we will be doing a live with this team, so yeah, I really want it to be a really good one because I absolutely love this guy. So let's run through what the set is that we're going to be building around. So this guy is a mix set that we're going for. We're going for a leftover set, so it's not going to hit as hard, but it's a substitute set, and I always love substitute on Kyurem-B because it's got the bulk to get away with it. Like, just look at it, 125, 190 in all of its defensive stats, which is just great. And I know we got a negative defense niche, but I will explain that in a second. So we have got the substitutes on there. We have got 405 with 56 investment in our HP. And what that means is we make subs that are greater than 100 HP. And that means we can set up all over things like Chansey and Blissey and put a huge amount of pressure on opponents' teams because of that. We may end up changing that leftovers for Life Orb, I'm not too sure. But I do like the ability to be able to get some HP back and basically just force my opponent to go into offensive Pokemon to break the sub, and then from there I can basically just destroy them with both Ice Beam, Earth Power, or Fusion Bolt. So I know we don't have a Stab Dragon or anything like that, but with this spread we're still hitting incredibly hard with the Ice Beams and Earth Powers. And then, as I said, the Fusion Bolt there is, the Fusion Bolt here is for like bulky waters and stuff like that, and also all of the flying types like Skarmory and things like that. Still hits incredibly hard, like don't doubt it. With 376 in attack and Fusion Bolt's base 100, accuracy 100, it's absolutely insane how much damage this guy puts out. So I want to have a think about what sort of offensive core. I know I used to go for defensive cores, but I always like building around offensive cores at the minute. So one Pokemon I really like to go well with Kyurem is Talonflame, because Talonflame has the ability to revenge kill and also put a huge amount of pressure on opponents' teams. So we're going to go for a choice banded set because, for example, if they've got something like Heatran that checks Talonflame, then Kyurem can basically Earth Power that and do a huge amount of damage. So late game, this guy is really nice. With Brave Bird, we're going to go Brave Bird, Flare Blitz, obviously U-Turn, because getting a U-Turn initiative is really nice. And then finally, a very evil move of Tailwind. Now we're going to go max speed with this guy, max attack, and I think we're going to go for a Jolly Nature. And basically what this means is we out-prioritize Weavile, so Weavile can't Ice Shard us. We can still do a huge amount with Brave Bird and probably kill, actually, thinking of how much damage Talonflame normally does. We could run Adamant with more HP, but I think overall it's worth it to be able to outspeed Weavile, because it does a huge amount of damage to things like Kyurem and stuff like that. Okay, so another Pokemon I was thinking that was more sort of defensively based that works quite well with Kyurem is Clefable, because we can go for a Stealth Rocking set, which with a bit of yellow magic with T-Wave, basically means that we get some speed control, and once you T-Wave something and then you can get Kyurem in there, Kyurem can either start subbing up until they get powered, or he can then basically put outspeed guaranteed as well and get huge amounts of damage on them. So we're going to go for the classic Magic Guard set with Stealth Rock, Moonblast, Thunder Wave, and Soft Boiled. So that's really nice. The only thing I am starting to get a bit worried about is things like Sizzles and stuff like that. We also definitely need some form of defogging, because at the minute we are very weak to rocks, so we need some sort of defogger. And I was thinking possibly Zapdos could work quite well as that role, because it allows us to check things like Thunderous and stuff like that, which give the priority T-Wave, which obviously Kyurem doesn't particularly like being T-Waved and stuff like that. And also they can put a good amount of pressure on the Clefable. Actually, I guess maybe we don't check as well. Let's have a look at the analysis and see. But it's mainly for things like the almost every Sizzle variant, which is really nice. Let's see. So this is the set we want, I think. Or do we go for the more specially defensive set? Considering we can handle things like Keldeo Gengar, I apologise if you can hear the like people moving about in the background. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go for the specially defensive set. So I think overall, it fits the team a little bit better, especially when we've got a bit more of a bulky... Oh, do we? Or do we go for a more physically defensive? Because that is the classic set. Let's see. Okay, I think we're going to go physically defensive. We can always patch up our special defense side later on. So we're going to go for that set. Thunderbolt, Roost, Defog. I'm actually going to change that to Volt Switch, because that means we can basically get Kyurem in. So if they go into something, we can Volt Switch out or go into Talonflame or something like that. We've got Roost there to get recovery, Defog, and then the Heat Wave to hit all of the sizzles incredibly hard from there. So that's really, really good. Still a little bit worried about Rock's weakness, but we might be able to work around that. So let's see. So we've got... Okay, that's looking nice. We've got Rocks on Clefable. What we could do... Actually, I'm going to shake this up. We're going to make a Dragon Fairy Steel Core. And I think Ferrothorn could be really nice, because we can get a Hazard Stacking set. It reduces the pressure off Clefable, so we could actually get rid of Stealth Rock on there. And let's see, what other Clefable sets do they recommend? So we could go for the Calm Mind Magic Guard set. I do really like that, because my issue with this set is it's really great utility wise, but inevitably you end up in a stall match with someone. So I think we're going to go for Calm Mind instead, and we can go Ferrothorn. What do they recommend on Ferrothorn? Stealth Rock, Leech Seed, Gyrable, and Power Whip or Thunder Wave. So we could go on into this guy, and I think what we're going to do we go Gyrable and... My problem is Gyrable plus T-Wave is kind of counterproductive. That's my only worry. That is the main set. Okay. This is tricky. Let's see. What do they say? So, obviously, the Power Whip is for things like Rotom Wash, which, actually, Rotom does give my team a bit of a problem. I'm going to go for Power Whip, I think. We can always change that up later on to T-Wave if we want some more speed control, but considering we've got T-Wave on Clefable, I think it's getting a little bit excessive there. So we still haven't picked our Mega, and I'm not too sure. I want some sort of relatively fast, powerful Mega. Let's have a look. So Megazard X does give us too much from Rock's weakness. I don't particularly like that. Mega Diancie, we have already got the Fairy type. Okay. Let's see. Gardevoir fits relatively well. It gives us a nice wall breaker, which helps a lot with Talonflame and stuff like that. We have already got Fairy type though, that's the only thing. Oh, this is very, very tricky. We could go, let's see. Mega Medicham, how do you fit? See, this is the thing. We've already got quite a lot of offensive pressure, wall breaking pressure with Kyurem. I'd rather have something a little bit faster. So why don't we go, how does Lopunny fit? Lopunny gives us a big fighting weakness, but we've got 2 big fighting resists. It gives us Fake Out, which is really, really nice. Helps a lot against offensive teams. And have we got ways to beat bulky psychics? We kind of do. So that could be an option, is Mega Lopunny. I apologise this is taking time. I'd much rather take my time and get this right. Mega Alakazam. Mega Alakazam could work quite nicely. Let's see, how many special attackers we got? 1, 2, and then we got our physical attackers. What do they say about Mega Alakazam? Not Mega Altaria, Alakazam. Would that make us weak to Bishop? It would a little bit. A low kick Bishop, actually. No. I think we're going to go Lopunny. So we go for Mega Lopunny, and the standard sort of set with Fake Out. And I think we're going to go Ice Punch, because Landorus T, we haven't got too many ways outside of Kyurem. Obviously, Kyurem can check defensive. Actually, I think we can check defensive with Kyurem, and Clefable can kind of set up on it. Yeah, actually, we're gonna go Power Up Punch, because that helps us sweep late game. Okay, that looks good. So we got lots and lots of speed once we Mega up with Lopunny, and we got really respectable bulky core with these guys, some clean up late game, and also a fantastic wall breaker. So I'm happy with that. Okay. So, I think that's going to be the team for the time being. The main concerns, as I said, was whether the Mega's correct, and also whether we should go Life Orb instead of Leftovers to hit it extra hard. I'm not 100% sure, but anyway, let me know, guys, what you think, any problems with the team and stuff like that. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, and I will see you guys at the next one. Macadii out.